Alrighty, guys. Welcome to the show. We are seeing what is likely to be the last aurora storm of the season. And of course, this is Alex from All About Lapland, your dedicated aurora hunter, bringing you the auroras live from Lapland. So, today is a very difficult day for aurora hunting. The clouds are incoming from the north, so we had to drive south. And we did find some clear skies, and you can see the aurora is unfolding in front of our eyes. And it's midnight, guys, so you can see that there is so much light over there on the horizon. So the other light is my friend Filippo doing some pictures, but the light of the horizon, it's just the the light of dawn. So the nights are actually ending here in Finnish Lapland, and I strongly believe this will be our final show. Well, we could possibly do some show tomorrow if we have better conditions, but this is like 90% the last aurora live stream of the season, because the winter is ending, the nights are coming to an end. As you can see, it doesn't get dark anymore, even at midnight. So let's enjoy this show together. Aurora will have more and more difficulties in the later days to be shining, because this light of dawn will not be able to. So the auroras will be too weak compared to this light of dawn, and now it's dancing quite brightly in the skies. And also we have the full moon, which is well, it's not full moon, it will be full in a couple of nights, but it will also contribute to less chances for northern lights. So this is a farewell to the aurora season. And what a good show, what good season we had on this channel. We've live streamed dozens of auroras for you guys from the best places in Lapland, and some of the truly greatest shows. So if you want to show us some support, you can follow the link in the description and chip in and help us out a little bit. Now, there is actually nice, interesting purple aurora over there, which doesn't always happen. So today, indeed, we're having an aurora storm, the last aurora storm of the season. There we go. If you can notice, just over the light post there is an interesting funky kind of purple color, which is actually very rare to see. So time is midnight. The nights are ending in Lapland, and we are truly at the end of our aurora season. So we already had quite a storm earlier today, but it wasn't possible to see it because it was still the sun was still shining, but the activity was actually very good a couple of hours ago. So that kind of went to waste, so to speak, from us, as we couldn't see it. But we are able to see this later kind of show, and tonight people are seeing the auroras from all over Finland, and actually people more south are having a more of a kind of advantage today, because there in the south there is more night, so there is actually better possibility to see the auroras a little bit more south, I guess, for this 1 or 2 weeks. So it's quite an interesting thing to wrap your head around. So we are literally in the middle of nowhere again, at some village I don't know the name of in Lapland. We just had to drive south quite a long time because there are these clouds that you are seeing which are rolling in from the north, from the Arctic Ocean. So today it's a very difficult day for aurora hunting, but we tried our best and we still delivered you the Northern Lights. And I actually kind of want to draw your attention to this little purple kind of thing over there, which is quite rare. It's not very often that we can see purple Northern Lights, and now there is kind of a really sharp piece of light going down just behind the lamp. Quite interesting. So what you're seeing here is actually one of the two arches that we are having today. One of the arches has gone south and it's not as visible as this one. This is the northern arch, but we also have a southern arch. Actually, I will show you a part of the southern arch which is there. So this arch goes to the south from us, but the view is not very good because of the wires, and it's not really that bright. But this is the southern arch, and now we're looking north east again. This is northeast arch, and it has quite a nice activity again. And this is the north. The north looks quite bright. There is lots of light from the dawn, even at midnight right now. And this is the end of the northern arch, which is at the northwest horizon over there. So we were driving south looking for more clear skies, and this arch was actually quite bright for like a couple of minutes, but of course it took some time to get all this gear together. But we're still going to continue live streaming that, and hopefully the Northern Lights will resume activity. And again, I'm seeing that interesting kind of purple shade of the aurora, which is quite rare to see, and it's usually only seen during the aurora storms. Mikko is saying, "Hi Alex, I actually remember I've seen a couple of times some little green auroras here in the center of Rovaniemi on the last week of April around midnight in 2010. Yes, it is still quite possible to see Northern Lights at the end of April, but I think we're not going to see them this season because there will be full moon, and also there will be quite a lot more light from the horizon, so you can see something with your own eyes, but it's not really. It becomes really pointless to take any pictures or videos for that. So I believe this will be one of the last times. What's the temperature? I think it's around 0 degrees centigrade, -1. Wow. There is a nice, cool purple color to these auroras, which is quite rare, which is really something, guys. This is a special treat today. Oh, there is more activity now high above in the sky over there. It is saying it looks like a Steve. Yes, although it does, however, it is just a powerful purple aurora. I think I have my color setting for too blue now. Yes. So I have changed the color temperature of the camera to reflect the light conditions a little better, because now we have so much light from the sky and from the dawn, so it was a bit too bluish. So now I think it's more magenta color, which actually it is. So somebody saying full moon and aurora. It's not yet full moon, although in the camera it does look like it's much brighter. So it looks like the aurora is getting strength again. We are seeing the full arch again in the northern skies, which is quite beautiful arch. And quite amazingly, it makes a nice composition with the moon. So let's spin around a little bit. Oh. This tripod is not used to looking so high up. Now we are almost directly overhead. The very sharp angle, and two arches simultaneously in the sky. A bit more calm one on our southern side, so behind the camera, and the one that we are seeing in front of our eyes here in the north, sort of in the north and above us. So indeed, one of our last aurora shows for this very season. It's time for us to wave goodbye to the aurora and wait for it to be back in the end August, which will be totally reversed from what we have right now. So we will have nightless nights for 3 months. We will have a couple of weeks of this kind of twilight time when there is half night, half daylight. But starting from May, we will have nightless night until end July and even into mid-August in parts more north in Lapland. And then somewhere around mid to end August, we will have a little bit of night time. First 1 hour, then 2 hours, and we'll be waiting for quite bright northern lights. So the small ones will not cut through the twilight. So we will be chasing them back again in the August and August when the aurora season restarts. Please share some pictures. Yes, definitely I will share some pictures tomorrow as well. However, I think I missed the best moment to take pictures in order to set up all this video gear for live streaming. So now we are seeing a cool meeting of the arches, which is just about south from us, southwest, and it looks quite amazing. So now we're having this really crazy aurora explosion. Trying to put the camera into a little bit better spot. Wow, now the aurora is exploding all above us. Wow. Awesome. Wow, the whole sky is now lit with auroras. That's so amazing. Oh wow, this is just look at that. Look at that. This is the real deal. Wow, we had a real aurora explosion now. Wow.
I guess this one goes to the list of one of the best of the season.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
True.
I'm speechless. Woo-hoo.
Wow, this is just so awesome, guys. The whole sky exploding above us. This is massive. The best ending of the season we've
Couldn't be
had.
any better.
Okay, time to take more pictures.
Oh! Wow. Just wow.
So as you can see, the aurora is erupting all around us tonight, and this is just incredible. So the sky is green all around us now, and this is just incredible. It's like even difficult to decide where to put the camera. And there is aurora over there on the north, there where you see behind me over the west, and there is also some action just above my head, which is quite incredible. Where's the moon? Over there. There's the moon in the center of the frame. Is that Filippo? Yes, he's here, running around like a headless chicken. Number 2. Such a magical grand finale. Thanks for letting us tag along, Alex. You're very
Good night,
welcome.
everyone. It's been awesome tonight.
Well worth a long drive.
Yes, it was. Wow, I have no words to describe. It was just amazing, unbelievable. For sure,
Yes.
this was one of the best Northern Lights of this season.
Yes, I think we can truly, say that we've done our best for you guys to show you the Northern Lights. We can wave Aurora goodbye. It's still here, but we're waving goodbye to the Aurora season that we had. We started with Filippo about half a year ago. I think it was September 26th
Around that time.
when we started, and it was all like a test for us. We didn't really know if it will work, how well it will work, but
Yeah, and I remember you were saying like, oh, I think we will not be able to live stream during the winter season because of the snow.
yeah, I really thought that not because of the snow, but because of the cold,
Yeah,
that the gear would freeze off, and indeed it freeze on a couple of occasions.
yeah.
But there were a couple of really crazy nights streaming in minus 35 or minus 36 degrees from a frozen lake,
That was extreme.
and it worked for 1 hour, which I wouldn't ever believe before. But now we've tested everything. We've taken you to the top of the mountains, or the fells of Lapland.
With some happy birthday for me.
Yes, birthday present for Filippo.
Yeah, what else?
Where else? Well, it's we've done these live streams all over the place. There are actually not many places that we visited multiple times. Most of the times we've been just somewhere, well, where the weather would take us. Like, for example, today we had to drive south to find clear skies, and we didn't fail in this. There we go. We have some nice Aurora storm residue in the back, meaning that the sharper Aurora already danced. That now we're having a little bit more kind of relaxed. Well, not really that relaxed, but this is what I call the pulsating auroras that happen after the storm. Like, they are not very bright. Well, actually, I think the brightness is too much now. So now it's a bit more realistic, the aurora behind us, and it's quite a sight. A breathing aurora, moving quite fast, changing shape quite fast. So a kind of reverberation after the storm, after the storm hits, as we had it about 10 minutes ago. So Jill is saying, "Oh, you have done above and beyond. Enormous thanks to you. It's been fabulous." Thanks for watching, Jill.
Thank you.
What is the red light? I have no idea. I guess it's some kind of
I think those
towers.
aren't those the
These are
how do you call it?
wind power.
Yeah, wind power.
Wind power stations.
Yeah.
So we've gone into more urban areas of Lapland towards the south today because of the clouds which are rolling from the north. But today it actually doesn't really matter how north you are, because the aurora storm has gone well south from the Arctic Circle, and it's been seen in many places in Finland. I guess in every place in Finland where you have clear skies. Today you can see some northern lights. Perhaps not such big as you're seeing now with us, as we are still pretty much in the north, but we've seen some nice arches from Tampere and Kuopio. So I don't think they were able to see these big explosions, but I guess they see something over there. And it looks like we are quite in the correct place because aurora exploded just above our head. And it's already the second time it exploded. The first time when it happened, it was too early and no one actually saw that here because we still had some light from the horizon. And this is the second time. The time is nearing 1 a.m. right now with the aurora. Well, actually, we have aurora all around us right now. even above us as well in the north. But that direction where you were looking, it was more of that. Well, actually, I think it's going back to the north now. So.
Yeah, that's nice. What a way to end the season.
So we are almost at the southern and we can shoot some camping stuff and camp around and we are shooting northern lights. This is crazy.
So, aurora is dancing now in the north, and now there's more clouds coming as we've been trying to escape them for quite a long time. So, how much is the temperature? -1 or 2. So I think this is with like 95% probabilities our last aurora show of the season, as the sky will get brighter and brighter even at night time, and we will not be able to see auroras that clearly anymore. So if it looks like it's pretty quiet, we're not going to even try anymore, because we also are aimed to bringing you the best auroras. And if it's really quiet and something you can barely see, I don't think we will even bother, unless we have even a better aurora thing going tomorrow.
I think so.
Which is possible. So if it's not happening tomorrow or the next day, then I think this will be our final show, or one of the final shows of the season. And we are very thankful to all the people who have supported us by going to our very own Aurora shop, Notify, and helping us out. Or there is another way to do it, by becoming our member and subscribing to our very special extras that we are sending out to you. And there is a link in the description of this video where you can join and help us out. We have one of our supporters saying, "Thank you both for the work you do. It's an absolute joy and dream for us who don't live where you do. Thank you. I'm glad to support such artistry." Wow, a big word with a capital A. "And dream of my trip there, hopefully next season." Sounds about right. So now we have some traffic on the road. Oh, actually, it's
Wow.
looks good again.
I think she doesn't want to say goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, there is quite a nice return of the aurora on our moon side.
crazy there.
Wow, amazing. It's already the second time aurora explodes above our heads, and it just came out of the blue, developed into a beautiful arch overhead in just
I will put it lower because it's coming back.
under a minute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. What a great show. Amazing. Amazing stuff. Wow, this is absolutely incredible. This is so much more than we could hope for a night like this, an ending of the season with nights that are not even dark anymore. But luckily, Aurora came for a visit today and has danced all around the sky, and it's dancing right now. We're already 50 minutes into the stream, and the time is 1 a.m. And you can see that there is moon over there, and on the right there is the light of dawn. And the nights will not get darker anymore here in Lapland. So this is truly the farewell of the season, but it's coming with one of the best shows of this whole time we've been live streaming. So that's quite a nice surprise for us. I am at Levi. Possible to see same? I guess so, but I'm not sure what you're doing watching us instead of going out.
Exactly.
Jill is saying thank you. Sandipta is saying thank you. Renata is saying thanks for sharing your Northern Lights experiences with us. You're very welcome. So unpredictable, but wow, thanks for sharing. James is saying thank you for letting me know. I'm not sure what you mean, but I guess you're welcome. The moon is looking brighter. Yeah, it actually looks like it's a full moon, although it's only like I don't know, crescent, how it's called. Not sure. Only like
crescent.
Yeah, only like 1/3.
But there's also a very small layer of clouds over there, which makes it.
Oh yeah, the clouds, they kind of makes it more fuzzy, foggy, and as we speak there are more and more clouds rolling in, although we are still quite good. And we have basically aurora is all over the sky right now in this kind of same strength, so not very powerful anymore, but still quite impressive looking.
It's super cool to see those pulsing lights, and they're actually quite very well visible to the naked eye now.
Oops, sorry. So Felipe has spotted these pulsating lights, which are at our northeast, and these usually come after this big aurora explosions, when basically the Earth's shield is down, the Earth's magnetic field shield is down, and all the little bits and pieces of solar wind have now direct access to the Earth's atmosphere to cause this like really sharp and abrupt lights. So this is not a computer generated thing, although if you think that we live in a simulation or something like that and everything is generated, but I guess you know what I mean, not going into metaphysics of being here. So these are quite visible to the naked eye as well. So I do not see the purple shades with my own eyes, but I do see this dance of the aurora in changing shape quite nicely. But I guess if I don't look at the screen so much, my eyes will get
Yeah,
used to the darkness.
I think I can see those, but they look a little gray for me.
Yeah, we see a bit less color than you guys do through this magic camera of ours, but we do see quite a lot as well. And we do see this very violent and abrupt kind of movement of the aurora. Nikki's saying you deserve much more viewers. Well, one way to help us, besides the mentioned links, you can also just like and share our videos wherever you're watching, on Facebook or on YouTube. Just give us a like and maybe share the link or this post with your network, and that will help us out a lot. So now we're just seeing just occasional kind of I don't know how to call them. Just aurora doing its crazy shapes. I mean, can you imagine? This is just incredible how fast it comes, and it's just like, wow. This is also such an aurora that really deserves to be seen. This is incredible.
Wow, looks quite awesome.
So now the region of the pulsating auroras has moved another way, and we are looking almost directly overhead, a little bit overhead and to the west from us. So a little bit above the moon that you were seeing. So that is the color is a little bit oversaturated with this view. However, the shape that we are seeing, it's still there. What we are seeing with our own eyes, it's more like a black and white image. Well, I don't know how to say it. A little bit more grayish, green to grayish kind of light in the sky. So I think we've done quite well for this season. We're actually both me and Philip were lying on the frozen grass.
Yes.
It's we are directly on the ground. It's a cold one, but we didn't even have time to set up our things properly because we were looking for clear skies, and we saw the auroras start to dance. So we just put everything on the ground except the camera, which is on the tripod. So the snow has started to melt quite quickly here in central Lapland, and it's just a matter of days until it will be all gone. Well, maybe weeks, not days, but we are having really warm days here on the Arctic Circle, plus 10 in a day, but maybe minus couple degrees at night. Of course, it's really different in northern Lapland, where we went with Filippo a little bit earlier this week. We didn't agree on going there, but he went all by himself and I did, and we just found each other at our favorite spot in Lapland in Kilpisjärvi. And there, guys, the spring has not even started yet. There is a massive amount of snow. When you rise up from the road into the wilderness, into the hills, which are, you know, hundreds of meters above the sea level, there is like there is not a sign of spring yet. It's just
It's crazy.
it's crazy, yes. Then it will take like 1.5 months for summer to arrive there, at least. So it's just like 1 month behind in spring from here. How did you enjoy these adventures that we had in the wilderness?
It was awesome, but the second hike we did made me really tired.
Oh yes, we made a 30-kilometer hike to a distant lake in the wilderness, in the middle of nowhere, and back in one day, and it took us about almost 12 hours. Well, 10 hours, something like that, with a short stop for dinner in a wilderness cottage. So I haven't really even shared any material from that trip yet, because we came back quite tired, and there is so much of material to go through from that trip. But we're definitely going to share some pictures. I'm going to show it on this channel, all about Lapland, and Filippo has his own, which is
Filippo Dias, Filippo Dias.
yes, on Instagram. So we are over 1 hour into the show. The aurora starts to fade, and I think it's time to say goodbye for tonight, and also for this whole massive aurora season that we had. And I'm gonna be sharing a link to our YouTube channel soon with the playlist of all the northern lights that we have seen this season. I think there is over a dozen, maybe 15. I haven't even counted how many northern lights there are in this playlist, maybe even up to 20. So if you missed some of them, there is a chance to recap, and of course you can see some of the best shows that we had this season. Today, 17th of April, surprisingly good show for end of the season, a real aurora storm that we're having. So what a nice way to say goodbye from the aurora. I'm going to put the camera now onto the line of the horizon, so you can see how much light we already have at 1 a.m. so you understand how the seasons change quickly here. So now we have it all here on the image. We have the auroras, we have the moon, and we also have this, basically this is the light coming from the horizon at 1 a.m. because the nights are getting shorter and the sun is so much closer to the horizon with every night. And in 2 weeks, well, in 2 weeks we will have nightless nights, so it won't be dark anymore, not even this dark at night, and this amount of light will carry on until end July. So now it's probably less attractive time to film something in Lapland when the auroras disappear, when the snow has melted but the leaves have not come yet. So I think there'll be a little bit less live shows for this couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, because then the season has to change and show its best. However, once we have nightless night coming, we will have beautiful night time with crazy light from 11 p.m., midnight, 1 a.m., because the sun will be so close to the horizon. It will be like sunset morphing into sunrise over the course of 3 or 4 hours. And when the clouds are correctly placed, it will be like quite a nice show to see with the beautiful colors. So I will be back with live videos then when we have such crazy beautiful nights. But for now we're going to slowly fade out of this show. I think I'm gonna leave it running for a couple of minutes, but I will just fade out here and hope you have a good night, and please remember that our attitudes of what we do in life decide quite a lot, because for example this season we could have just stayed home because we don't have not so much Aurora work to do, but we still decided to do something fun for all of us. Especially for us, it's quite a lot of fun,
Yeah.
but also for you guys. So we did these Aurora streamings, and maybe you can have some new insights on your lives as well, and be positive with things. And remember, the way you experience things in life, what kind of attitude you experience, same things that everybody else experiences, it's different. The things can be the same, but you can experience it differently, and it's your choice if you want to make it like more enjoyable or less enjoyable. At least I guess that's what I've learned during this
That is
strange
true.
times. But anyway, keep on smiling, keep on being positive, and we'll see you on the next streams.
Thanks for following us.
Thanks for following us. Bye bye.
Can we take a selfie?
Sure.
Every time the wing passes, the light goes to the left. Can you see?
So, Aurora didn't want to stream to stop too early, but I think we are going to go and wish you a really nice night tonight. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.